Bracketology presented by Dave Campbell's Texas Football, breaking down the 2024 Texas High School Football Playoff brackets. I'm Greg Tepper. This bad boy is the granddaddy of them all. 6A Division I, the largest schools in Texas high school football, 64 of them duking it out for ultimate glory at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. It's a fascinating bracket, I think, with intrigue in all four levels, especially from a cross-regional perspective. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Let's start with Region 1. Region 1 dominated by West Texas and DFW, and here I think you've got some heavyweights that are going to need to be contended with. I think North Crowley enters the bracket as the favorite to come out of Region 1. The playmakers they've got on the offensive side are absolutely spectacular, and I think Ray Gates has elevated that program to a new level. But in a potential third round matchup, they could see the winner of maybe the game of the first round, Campbell and Prosper. That's 10-0 versus 8-2, a state-ranked matchup. Keep an eye on that one. I'm also very interested in Allen. This is a Allen program under Lee Wigginton that has really found its footing, and I feel like they are trending in the right direction. Their ability to run the ball, I think, has been exceptional, and their defense is standing on its head. Interesting first round matchup with Louisville, though. Overall, when you take a look at it, I think up here, the northern part, the top part of the bracket, is probably the power nexus of Region 1, but there's intrigue all over the place. If you're looking for a West Texas team to dream on, I would maybe look at a team like Midland Legacy, a team that I think is playing their best football as the season goes on. Let's go to Region 2 now. In Region 2, this is where the two-time defending state champs live. The Duncanville Panthers will draw Temple in the first round of the playoffs. They look like the favorite up here, although they'll get a high-powered offense no matter what in the second round here. The Woodlands has played exceptionally well this year. I think under the radar, interested to see what they're able to do once the playoffs hit. This first-round matchup between Klein Kane and Cy Ranch is very interesting. The bottom half of the region, I think I look at a team like Bridgeland, a team that's playing exceptionally well right now. Hashtag Maximum Bears. Their offense has been on another level in the last couple of weeks, playing their best football right now. I think they look like the early favorite down here, although Waxahachie has been playing well, and a resurgent Hewitt Midway team will give them an interesting test in the first round. To Region 3 we go. On Region 3, this is, of course, the Houston region. We believe that Houston is the deepest area of Texas high school football in 6A this year, and particularly when you take a look at all of the power players that have piled into the Division I bracket. Look, the conversation's got to start with Galena Park North Shore, right? A team that has made five of the last six state championship games in 6A Division I, coming off of a huge win over Humble Summer Creek. They are 10-0 and absolutely rolling. The playmakers they've got will need to be dealt with at some point, but it is a dangerous path for them. Ridgepoint, I think, looms in the second round, a team that I think is flying under the radar, has plenty of athletes to challenge a team like North Shore. Katy needs no introduction at this point. Gary Joseph, one of the best coaches in Texas high school football history, has his team rolling once again. I think the best play-action team in Texas high school football. And then the bottom half of the bracket, there's no quarter down here either. Atascocita looms, but can they get past a tough first-round matchup with Dickinson? This is an Atascocita team that I've been awfully impressed with. The playmakers they've got, including Torrey Blaylock and Carday Mack, can they find a way through? Pearland has looked very good. I love this Fulshire team. I think they're very explosive. It figures to be a really fun Region 3. On to Region 4 we go, where it's basically Austin versus San Antonio. The Valley is sprinkled in here. Right now, I do not see a Rio Grande Valley team contending on a statewide level at the 6A level, but you take a look at Austin up here, Lake Travis versus Round Rock, box office. You take a look here, Westlake, I think the favorite here. Let's just start, especially considering they have the head-to-head win already over Lake Travis. If you're looking for a San Antonio area team, I would look at a team like Brennan. I think Brennan's defense gives them an edge and an opportunity to stay in every game. A potential second-round matchup with Westlake would be really interesting to watch. I also look at a team like San Antonio Johnson. This team, I think, has flown under the radar. They lost their quarterback in the offseason, but it didn't matter. They have been playing exceptionally well. So when you zoom out and you take a look overall at the bracket as a whole, I think up here, you look at a team like North Crowley with maybe Allen, Campbell, or Prosper playing spoiler. Duncanville has to be the favorite down here in Region 2 as the two-time defending champs. I think that goes without saying, but there are some landmines there. Region 3 is going to be a war per usual. It figures to be the most exciting region in the bracket. And then Region 4, the question is, can San Antonio finally get some revenge over the Austin area programs? That's what 6A Division I looks like. We'll have you covered every step of the way at texasfootball.com.